What's up? It's your girl AI Reads. It's another lit read. Let me just tell you what I'm going through. Let me tell somebody what I'm going through. Even if I never watched every episode. The messages just don't stop. And I have to acknowledge that might drive me a little bit crazy. The messages don't stop pouring in. You be praying, you be asking for answers, and the clues just start pouring in. But they're clues. They're pieces to a puzzle. They're not the puzzle. Spirit is giving you pieces to a puzzle, but not the whole thing. And got you in your feelings. It got you in your feelings because it's like, yeah, or nay, Spirit. What the yes or is it a yes or no, Spirit? Because you're confusing me. You're confusing me. Why am I confused? The devil is in the details. Confusion is the sign of the enemy. Why are you confused about something? Whether it's a work opportunity, whether it's a love opportunity, because that's really all I'm saying. I mean, what else really is there that we care about that much to watch a reading? Welcome to AI Reads. Like I said, another lit read. The thing that I love about lit reads, because I could easily say, I can't stand that I'm intoxicated. I can't stand under the influence. I can't stand to be that in front of people, but that is a part of who and how I operate on a daily basis. And I have to be honest, I could just not record, but if I have a message and I'm feeling imperfect, what do you do? If you have a message, if you have a purpose, if you have something that you were meant to do in this world and you're feeling imperfect, you're feeling flawed, hella flawed, you're feeling like you're lacking something, I want us to all just take a little kumbaya moment and breathe. I know maybe you've been listening to readings, it got you agitated, you're agitated, work, things in life got you agitated. Life is lifing. Life is lifing. Life was just chilling before. Life was copacetic. Life was peace. Now life is lifing. And you have to decide, do I want to acquiesce? Do I want to meet the universe where they're at? Or do I want to meet society where they're at? That's a real question. Do I want to honor my soul's purpose and my spiritual divine purpose in this world and how I'm meant to be? Or do I want to succumb to society's standards, which are not high? Which are not high. You want to know what set me off today? I got a bill from the IRS. I got a bill. They say I owe them. Y'all wanna know what happened? I used TurboTax the last 2 to 3 years to do my taxes. And the first year was fine. I got a refund. Everything was normal. The second year, when I moved and things were just changing and shifting, I owed $2,000+. And guess what, you guys? I paid it back immediately because I had it. But you wanna know what's happening right now in my life? No tengo la dinero. I don't got that. I don't got that to just drop. 2,000? No. Where's your receipt? Do you have the receipt? No. You. Yeah, you. Do you have the receipt for that thing? Because you never know when people's trying to get over on you. IRS don't have your best intentions at heart. TurboTax don't have my best intentions at heart. My job don't have my best. Nobody has your best. Nobody can have your best intentions at heart like you. Because only you know what you need. Especially for those of us that struggle with communicating what we need from people what we need from the universe, even to just be able to say the prayer, God help me with XYZ. Having difficulty naming XYZ. Feeling lost, feeling clouded, feeling stuck in this place and wanting desperately to get out, but it's almost like it's not desperate enough. Like you're not desperate enough to get out. You don't really want it that bad, because if you did, you would be acting right. You would cut that addiction out. You would do what you need to do. You would switch your job. You would put in the time every single day, at least an hour, at least 30 minutes. You would put in time every single freaking day to prove to yourself that you don't have an excuse for why things are not done. Lord. Let me pull out right back into my body. Welcome to AI Reads. I keep saying welcome because I want y'all to go get your things. I just be talking. So while I'm talking, you can go get your thing. You can go grab your blanket. You can go turn on your AC, turn on your fan, grab your drink, grab your beer, grab your after work wine, roll up, do your things. I'm going to try today to cuss less and see if I get different results, because why is nobody messing with my content when I know it's good? We started with the Hangman reverse from the bottom. It makes me think, we think it's not okay to be ourselves for real, because it's not getting us results. I'm being myself is not getting us results. Maybe there's a part of yourself that you're being that is actually toxic, and that might be hindering you. And it may be energetic. It may be your energy feeling entitled to results instead of working for them. And then knowing that they're going to come because you worked for them, because you trust yourself, because you trust your efforts, because you know that your work is quality. If you know you have not been showing up in your career, in love, in the right way, you're aware of this. You're almost hyper aware. And I think that's what has you down now. That's what has you down now. The Hangman reverse makes me think that's what has you down now. Hello, that's what has you down now. Usually if that is resting or whatever, they'd be like this, hanging from the rooftop of the cave, relaxing in their natural element, receiving things and being clear about it. But in this energy where there's a disturbance, the bat has to fly away. I almost said rat, so I'm thinking of things that operate in dark spaces. You're operating in a dark space. You're moving through a dark space of uncertainty. You don't know what's coming next. You have a lot of things stacking up. And someone told you in the reading, have faith. And it's getting difficult now. It's getting difficult to have faith now, because you really need to have faith now. It's easy when everything is going good to have faith and to say, yes, God, thank you. Oh my gosh, best day ever. And the next day starts, you're like, yes, God, thank you. Best day ever. Love this job. Love these people. Thank you for this experience. And the next day comes and you wake up late and now you're rushing to work and your boss is chewing you out. You're feeling the pressure and the anxiety is building, and you're thinking everybody thinks shit of you, when really they're sitting there in the office knowing that people are late every day, not even thinking about you, but you're making it a mountain. You're making a mountain of a molehill, whatever the fuck a molehill, sorry, I cussed, whatever a molehill looks like, right? But I imagine it's small compared to a mountain. I imagine that moles don't want to be discovered, so their hills aren't that big, but big enough for them to fit through, but also they know how to maneuver in a way where it just doesn't have to be that big. It doesn't have to be that big. It's not that bad. It's actually not that bad when you count your blessings, what you're going through. Yes, life is lifing, but that just means you just went through a season of goodness, and that just means that goodness is possible. Wow. The Hangman reverse gives me, in my mind, the back of my mind, my dark mind, I'm thinking, in the shadow of my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, and that's why people don't mess with me. But when I go back and watch my readings, even for a second, even during editing, it's like I'm talking directly to my soul. And so I know it has to be for somebody, even if it's just for me. That's fine. That's why I showed up today, because I said, even if these words are just for me, even if I'm the only one to hear this, I needed this. And that's how spirit works. I needed this, and I recorded, and I did something that scares me continuously, that scares me every day. I wake up every day with the same fear of recording and just showing up and just honoring the thoughts that come to me, and that beckons me, that calls to me and say, record now, record this, say this, say this. This would be great to say. This would be great to talk about. And I mourn and I grieve in my hermit and in my solitude and in the darkness of this cave, because I think nobody understands me, but even the rat understands the bat. They get each other in some sense. They're similar in some sense. They're night crawlers. They're comfortable in the dark. They're comfortable in the dark. We cannot be rats in that space. That's why the bat is flying away. It's time to go. It's time to get out of that energy. You've mourned long enough. You've mourned long enough. You've been hard on yourself long enough. Yeah, so you drank too much. So you're an alcoholic. So you smoke too much. So you don't have self-control. So you've been trying to quit and it's been difficult. So you do hard drugs. So you do whatever you do and you judge yourself harshly. Where is the balance in judging yourself harshly? Where is the balance in judging yourself harshly? What is that doing for your love relationship? What is that doing for your career when you judge yourself harshly? Then you wake up with no energy. You wake up late and then you judge yourself harshly. You drain your own freaking energy before anyone has a chance to. And then everything you perceive from that point is just intensifying the self-deprivation and lack that you feel towards yourself. Oh, peace. Close eyes, open wide. Do you hear the message I'm trying to send to you? I'm not one to waste time. I'm not one to waste time. See, you might be somebody that had been impulsive in the past. You might quickly fall in love. You might be quick to back niggas. You might be quick to have sex, so whatever. Like, you might be quick to get into shit, but it's not because you're fake. You hear me? You're quick to get into things because you genuinely feel compelled. That's like supposed to be the spice of life, the fun of the journey. I took a left when I could have taken a right, and I met this person that I loved so much at first, and it felt so good, and I got to have that feeling of feeling almost in ecstasy with love, with passion, and that excitement. And I did better in my career, and I was treating my family better, and I treated my friends better because I was in love and I had love to give from there. So really looking at the good times and holding on to the good and letting go of the bad, because we don't need it. It does nothing for our energy but drain us. So the Ace of Wands is here to say, what makes you passionate? What is something you do that you could evolve in to a point of mastery because you love it so much? It challenges you. It has all the right things about it that really makes your energy want to get up and live. And that could be going to the club and dancing to your favorite songs, people free. That could be throwing a little booty on somebody. That could be a lot of things. That could be drinking wine you know, in your home watching your favorite anime. That could be rolling a blunt, sitting outside and looking at the stars. That could be rolling a blunt, sitting outside and working on your embroidery. Such as myself. Such as myself. And I really enjoy myself during those times. I really have peace when I just sit still and do something that I loved and I'm absolutely obsessed with. That if I could take this thing within me everywhere, I probably would. But I love it so much, I don't want it to get dirty in the public, so I don't take it out. The thing that you are protective about because you love it so much, cherish that, work on that, put your energy into that, your music, put the energy into your writing, put the energy into your business, into your family, into your friends, into your relationships, into the things that you know are going to bring you joy and this passion and this excitement that you're looking for. Because if you don't have that, you're never going to have something to disrupt this dark cave energy. It's just nice. It's nice to do this because it reminds me that even though I'm a spiritual being and it can be traumatizing, and nobody talks about how traumatizing it could be having dreams that reveal people as liars, people working against you, people plotting against you. Like what? Like what? Ooh. A dream that I just had came to me. It just makes me think how no one talks about how traumatizing this spiritual journey can be, how confusing it can be, how it roots so much in your life, your religion, your faith, the way you look at the world, the way you look at people, your friendships, your love life, your relationship with your parents and your siblings. You're looking at everybody like an op at some point when you're going through this dark night of the soul. Ooh, that's what this is really about. Going through the dark night of the soul, waking up and feeling like shit. That too can be going through the dark night of the soul because your soul, your spirit is going through something that it needs to purge. But because it has not been purged, it's sitting in your spirit and festering and affecting. Ooh, Mother of Wands on the bottom. Festering and affecting, and you're sitting on it. You're sitting on it. What are in these eggs? Because if it's more baby snakes, ew, bro. No, literally, ew, bro. What are in these freaking eggs? I see Mother of Wands and I don't always hear it as something good. It can be somebody who's attractive. It can be somebody who's a hoe. You know, but I would expect to see that in the reverse if it was something in balance. So this is more giving, like, what are you sitting on? What thoughts, what beliefs are you currently sitting on? What ideas are you currently sitting on that you have already given life to in a negative sense? That you've mothered it or fathered it in a negative sense? Man. Sorry, I just have to pause. Because this is really me. Being me. Whew. Yeah. Pushing past the veil to be yourself is something crazy, especially in front of people. Man. Mother of Wands. Man. What are you sitting on? What are you hiding from people that could benefit them, that could give them life? What are you sitting on that could give other people life? That could be music, that could be writing. When people relate to things, that gives them life. Period. Just point blank, period. It doesn't matter what emotion it evokes. When people relate to things, that gives them life. Now, if what they're relating to is negative in its essence, such as abuse, that's not going to give them life. But somebody overcoming that would give them life. Overcoming The obstacles, the things, the thoughts, bypassing the shit that keeps us, the stick that keeps these eggs from really, I don't know, it's almost like it's balancing the snake and holding the eggs, but it's really keeping everything together. And we need to be able to have the core strength to protect these eggs without the stick. That's an added bonus. We have an added bonus. We have a gift. You have something, a talent. You have something in you, about you, that allows you to create something amazing. You have all this run, this fire energy, this go-getter, willpower, passionate pursuit energy. It's just, I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna do it. And this, as a mother of wands, especially gives me, I'm going to nurture myself more. I'm going to give to myself more. I'm going to make myself the bad bitch I want to be. Even if that means I gotta get in the gym, I gotta cut out this, I gotta cut out him, I gotta cut out her, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. Whatever it takes to be somebody who could nurture what I'm trying to grow and protect. Most of all, in this life, because that's the only thing you have to your purpose is what you do for yourself in this world, not just what other people do for you. Life is not about what other people do for you. So once you realize, okay, like I have some autonomy in this world, even though I know there are these laws and rules in place, I know I'm free. I have the free will to act how I please, even though I understand there will be consequences for my actions. This is what I desire to do in this world. This is the change that I desire to see. So if you want to see people who are just being more vulnerable and being more real, who feel like they can come to the camera as themselves, I've been seeing more readers come to the camera. Shout out to Secrets of Tarot, Nikki, come to the camera, no makeup, still killing these hoes. I'm telling you, like, yo. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people come to themselves. I'm seeing a lot of readers change their identities and their presence on the channel to be new. And that's inspiring shit. Like, that person being themselves and listening to spirit and honoring themselves motivates and inspires somebody else to act. It's a chain reaction. It's the butterfly effect. Yo. It's the butterfly effect. Yeah, I ain't gonna believe this. I've been working on this embroidery, and guess what it is? Guess what I'm working on? And let me tell you, I waited months to start this because I was just scared. It was just so overwhelming to look at, trying to figure out how to understand what I'm looking at. How do I work this? I'm making a butterfly, you guys. I'm embroidering a freaking butterfly, and somehow we got to the butterfly effect, and it just happened to be in close proximity enough for me to show y'all. This shit could have been anywhere in the room. I put my bag everywhere. This is not the set place for the bag, but bro, because I chose to just sit down and record, I can show y'all, bro, the butterfly effect. Somebody gave me that for my birthday, and that inspired me to realize that spirit was giving me a message that it is possible for me to pursue my dreams and making clothes and making apparel, making accessories, and having an online business and being self-sufficient and being rich. So if that's the type of shit you on, I would say excuse my cuss words, but baby, I'm working on it and I've done a really great job. So I'm gonna give myself that. But like, please, Mother of Wands is cocky, baby. She a little bougie. She a little, and not even about your money. She a little bougie attitude. Like, energetically, are you okay? Energetically, are you good with me? Because if you're not, I'm not gonna mess with you. Are you dumb? Are you crazy? And I got my wand, and I got my mace, and I got my taser, and I got it on me, and I got my spiritual team, and I got it on me, and I got it on me. And you wanna mess with me? You wanna mess with me and I'm building? You wanna break my heart and I'm building? Bet I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. It's gonna get into my egg. right? Because the baby gonna take it somehow. They gonna take that in somehow, and they gonna turn that shit into something beautiful. Fucking me. I'm a mother of wands. That is the energy. I am who I am. And I'm okay with my flaws. I know my flaws. I'm aware of my flaws. And I'm working on it. Even more importantly, I'm freaking working on it. Not many can say that. Some people are okay with their flaws being their flaws. No, I'm so aware. I'm so hyper aware. I love people so much that I have this hyper awareness to myself. And I have all this anxiety and all this depression because I'm such a people pleaser, because I really just do love people. And I really just want to see them happy. And I really want to give them the very feeling and experiences that I want for myself. That's what I give on the Mother of Wands. I'm coming around. I'm not coming around to be friendly. I'm coming around to be real because I'm looking for my people. I'm tired of being alone. I'm looking for my people. I'm going to do it by being myself. I'm putting more of me out in the world. And I'm working on it. And protecting it and building it until it's ready to leave the motherfucking nest. It looks like a motherfucking nest. Like that's how it looks. It looks like a nest. Man, I'm gonna end it right there because I don't want to do super long readings. 2 cards is cool. And y'all know I read every single thing. I pick up every single freaking pocket in the pocket, you feel me? So I hope that was relevant for you. I might name this All This Fire, because what the freak? You got all this fire. And it might be too real with some people. They might be either trying to get closer to inspect your transformation, or they're trying to back away and disappear and ghost you because they know they can't handle. They know they don't want to be really seen by you. They know they can never handle that, take that, eat that. They know. So when motherfuckers back away from you, either they've seen some ish about you that they don't like, that you probably don't like about yourself, that you're aware of, or they see some ish about you that they don't like about themselves. You feel me? Either way, it's balanced. It is what it is. We could do a love reading later. I don't know what this was. This is just energy read, baby. Lord. Chariot came out. Lord. Alright. Chariot and what? What is this? 5 of Pentacles reversed. I know that's motherfucker right. You coming up cold, baby. Don't abandon yourself if you got abandonment issues. Don't abandon yourself if you got abandonment issues. Otherwise, who you gonna have? Be so for real. People is finicky. Humans is finicky. That's just the species. That's how we act. Alright, y'all. ARE's freaking out of here. Bye.